In this era where we have great access to amazing data that these retail media networks and Roku have made available, it's just more impactful if we bring those together, even though it's really hard to do.
I'm Stephanie Paterik, Editor-in-Chief of The Current, and here in the studio today, we have Lindsay Pullins. She is Director of Business Development and Partnerships for Roku. Roku's been doing a lot of interesting things lately, so I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So there's a lot going on in the retail media and commerce space today. Tell me how Roku is showing up there.
We work with lots of different retailers from the likes of Walmart Connect or Instacart, Best Buy, Kroger Precision Marketing, and many, many more. And it's really about showcasing the full funnel experience and full funnel outcomes that CTV can provide our joint customers. And what that means is our joint clients are able to access amazing first-party data for better targeting and closed-loop measurement and enhancing that with shoppability.
Can you share an example of a brand who you think is doing a particularly good job of closing the loop on attribution? How are they doing it? What are they learning?
Yeah, so in our partnership with Walmart Connect, you can actually purchase an item directly from the Roku TV screen. And we did a campaign where we partnered with Waterpik. And what we found is that 65% of all sales were attributed to the actual purchase off of a Roku device, which is pretty impactful.
Wow. So someone was watching TV and decided to buy the Waterpik right there.
Yes. And in that campaign, of course, we were able to provide that full closed loop measurement. So not only did they purchase on the Roku TV screen, but did they later go in store and purchase so that we were able to fully close the loop across the consumer journey.
That's so interesting, especially at a time where media dollars are so scrutinized, to be able to say that ad drove that purchase from the remote control.
Yes, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah. I ask everybody this: what is your most unpopular opinion about advertising?
So it might be unpopular, but combining brand and shopper to really think together is going to benefit consumers, going to benefit their brand and shopper dollars, and really thinking about that full funnel aspect. And I think it's unpopular because it's so hard. Right now, a lot of organizations have different pockets of focus, whether it's brand investment dollars or whether it's shoppable dollars or shopper dollars, and maybe some innovation budgets in between. But I think in what is evident is in this era where we have great access to amazing data that these retail media networks and Roku have made available, it's just more impactful if we bring those together, even though it's really hard to do. But at Roku, we've seen a lot of success when those teams are collaborating.
I really appreciate that you said that it's hard, because someone just mentioned this to me, that it seems like we've been talking about breaking down silos for a long time, but we're still doing it, right? It's obviously not easy to do. What to you is the biggest unlock for companies that are trying to integrate those things but might be challenged?
Yeah, I think the biggest unlock is really being able to showcase the full funnel results. If you are together in a room talking about what type of messaging and who you're trying to reach and where and how, you're going to develop a much stronger and cohesive strategy, a targeting strategy, a measurement strategy, so that you can really see the full funnel impact across all of the different channels that you're activating on.
That's a great note to end on. Lindsay, thank you so much for coming in the studio today. It's been great to meet you.
Thank you so much for having me.